And so we begin the fly through of the zodiac. All right, Aries, sign number 1. Here we go. This is October 2022 for the sign of Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Hopefully you watched the overview video for the month. Now that video ended with a Knight of Cups. That applies pretty much to everybody, on varying levels. And here I got a pre-shuffle for you. Okay? It's a little confusing. We'll get to the bottom of it. But I got an energy coming towards you, a little fire behind it. Somebody taking a brave, impulsive action, and that's crossed by the 9 of Pentacles. Yep, so far. Somebody breaking free, somebody wanting to do something for them, right? I'm going to do this for me, kind of an energy, okay? But the confusing part begins here. We got a de-escalation. In tarot, we look for 9 to go to a 10, not 9 to go to an 8. I got the 8 of Pentacles. And that is crossed by the 4 of Cups, the disappointment. Now, technically, I have the disappointment and I have the fire, a little bit of anger at themselves, someone doing something for them. I think this could be someone working on the disappointment. It could be them wanting something that they didn't want before. They definitely have something they want to say to you. It's something about someone's disappointed in part with their 10 of Pentacles, with their life. Also with never saying something. There's something they kept to themselves, okay? So something, again, they're disappointed with their long term. I've got long term here with the Hierophant, but I've got a moon bookending the Knight of Wands. It doesn't mean that you won't see it coming. It doesn't mean that you won't feel it coming. It doesn't even mean that they're going to keep secrets from you. It's just there's something that they want to say that they didn't say before and they're disappointed about. It's an energy coming towards you from somebody who's doing this for themselves. That's the sort of mantra that they're operating under, right? I'm doing this for me. Okay. Let's see where we go. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Well, let's see where we go here. These October readings are going to be very interesting. I'll tell you what. All right. Let's give the deck a shuffle. This first card out is Before the Cut. It's Why the Fuck Are We Here? Perhaps we'll get some more information. It should back up my pre-shuffle a little bit. Yeah. Energy coming towards you. 3 of Wands. It's right there. It's soon. It's just a soon energy. That's all it is. Soon. Okay. Fine. What comes after the cut? Well, I guess we'll have to find out. Let's see. I mentioned it at the beginning of the reading. I said, I hope you watched the overview. It ended with a Knight of Cups, and that plays out for everybody on certain levels, right? Here it is. Knight of Cups. Again, all I've got here is an energy coming towards you. I've got someone who is under an energy of disappointment, but something's lit a fire in their belly. Something they're doing for themselves. There's an energy coming towards you. That's why we're here. And the universe probably wants to tell you about that energy. And I have no doubt. Let's see where we go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Aries for October 2022, universe. Let's see where we go here. These are going to be some interesting readings. If this is how we're opening, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's see where we go. All right. Overall energy of the reading, not surprising. It's disappointment. It's the 5 of Cups. It's regret. Things left unsaid. Again, there's an energy coming towards you from somebody who's doing it for them. They're telling themselves, this is something I have to do. Okay. And there's a lot of disappointment around not saying something. There's a lot of disappointment around what's been long-term on their side. It's pretty indicative of the soulmate cycle. What's fueling this 5 of Cups? 10 of Cups. Chasing rainbows. It's a bit of chasing rainbows, a rainbow that they turned down before. Somebody's coming to go from this, the sad horse, to this, the rainbow. But again, it's an energy of someone who's doing it because they got something they want to say, something they want to straighten out. They're doing it for themselves. All right, that's a very clear energy here. It's one of those energies where I always get it off someone who's saying something to me like, I'm doing this for me. I just have to. Okay, fine. Reading's on the flip. Let's see where we go. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's your person, how they're behaving in the 3D. Right here's the soul. Right here's the message from the universe. It's red with the energy of the connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards on top at the end. We'll see where we go here in October. All right, Aries. First card out. What's the energy around the connection? Hermit. Soul's awake. Soul's awake. This connection's been on pause for a while. I don't know. Maybe somebody had to get their shit together. Maybe somebody had to get that anger. That disappointment's always been there. We need that extra ingredient. I saw it there. We opened with it. That fire in the belly. The Knight of Wands. Okay. We'll see where we go when we clarify. This is good. Somebody's following their soul. They're following the light. There's a light at the end of the tunnel here. All right? How are they behaving in the 3D? The Emperor. Doing it for them. Exactly what I already told you. Doing it for them. That's the Burger King. It's the Burger King energy. Somebody's been silent, and now they're doing something for them. They're doing something that the soul is driving. Okay? Major Arcana. This is something else. Soul energy, bookending the Hermit. What is it? Page of Pentacles. That doesn't surprise me. Doing it for them, yes. The Hermit, the Emperor, taking control of the situation. A little Burger King, gotta have it their way. Knight of Pentacles in the soul, or Page of Pentacles, excuse me, in the soul. Same kind of thing as the Knight of Pentacles, really, but this is more communication based. Yeah, again, there's the rainbow here. I said about this card, I said chasing rainbows, trying to get happy again. Not quite sure if it's going to work. Not quite. There's a little uneasiness here. It's a nervous energy in the soul. And the soul doesn't get nervous, which tells me there's still some ego in play, which we see here with the Emperor. All right? We'll see where we go. Let's go. What's the universe want to tell us? It's red with the Hermit. Death. Change. Something's changed within this person. It's that energy of change that keeps coming up every time I throw the death card for about the last month and a half. That's it. So it's red with the Hermit. The Hermit is the soul awake. Somebody's following the light at the end of the tunnel here. Something has changed for this person. Their whole perspective has changed. These two cards together can kind of equal the energy of a hangman a little bit, a new perspective. I don't know, but the environmental energy around this person has changed, which is causing this to happen, which is why they feel like they have to do it. They're doing it for them. Right. Potential final outcome. Red with the Emperor. What do we get? 8 of Cups. Very, very dominant card. It came up quite a bit both times in the overview reading. Again, it's somebody walking toward the 9 of Cups, right? Walking away from 8 broken cups. This card segues into it. We know something's changed on their side. We'll find out more when we clarify. All of a sudden, the soul is driving. They're not quite sure if it's going to work out, but they are chasing rainbows here because they feel sad, regretful, all that kind of stuff. If there's a snowball's chance in hell, they're going to try it because they're doing it for them. It takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups and go toward the 9 cups. We saw bravery in the pre-shuffle. We opened with the Knight of Wands. That's a brave, impulsive action. It's kind of the fire we're looking for. All right? It's driven by an urge for somebody to get some satisfaction of some kind for themselves. All right? Let's see. Could be a selfish motivation or could just be what they're telling themselves in order to be able to do it. It could go either way. Let's clarify. We're going to clarify with the Light Seer. Let's go. Tell me about the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? All right? Tell me about the Hermit. Hermit, 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 hermit. Jesus, we can't get rid of this card. It was at the bottom of the deck when I picked up the deck. I shuffled, and here it is again. It's the Fool. Again, I have a very strong energy of somebody coming towards you. Something's changed on their side. They can't stay where they are. It's everything we've been talking about in the readings recently, in recent weeks. It's coming to you in a new energy. Okay, again, the energy has changed around them. Not just change in their life, but the energy itself has changed. So this person's showing up under a new energy. They're coming towards you because it's something they feel like they have to do for themselves. They want to see what that cup they rejected would have been like, or there's something they want to say. Probably more something they want to say, I would say, with the Page of Pentacles here. What's on top? Knight of Pentacles. I've just pointed to that. And I accidentally Freudian slipped and called that the Knight of Pentacles when I threw it down. And there's the Knight of Pentacles. Like magic. It just appears. It's a reliable energy. They could be going faster. They could have been going faster a long time ago. The Knight of Pentacles can always be going faster. There's a lot of wasted time here. I'm not getting an urgency from it. I'm just getting the same message. Somebody's coming towards you because they feel like it's something they have to do for themselves. They're doing it their way. They're doing it for themselves. Everything I've told you just got validated right there. Knight of Pentacles, why is it here? King of Pentacles. There's stability coming to this connection. This is a reliable energy. He always gets there, takes his time, right? He got a racehorse, could be riding that, but he walking, takes his time. It's an energy of stability. There is stability coming. Somebody's come to their senses here a little bit about you, maybe. That's possible. It's possible. We'll find out more. Okay, so in the 3D, this Emperor backs up everything I said, the divine masculine, if you will. Somebody's coming in, energy coming towards you, okay, because they have to. They're doing it for themselves. It's a little pinch of Burger King of gotta have it their way, sort of a thing. But it's not that bad. It's not as bad as that. I think it could be an interesting conversation, to say the least. They definitely see you as the 9 cups. There's a rainbow there. We had the 10 of cups crossing the 5 of cups. So, I mean, it's a plus. I get some nervousness about it with that Page of Pentacles. Why is the Emperor here? Tell me about the Emperor. Why is it here? Why? Yeah. What did I just say? I get some nervousness about it. The energy around them, the environmental energy in the 3D is a little, well, like that picture right here. It's a little bit of that. It's 5 swords. It's an energy of short-sightedness. Again, it's always short-sighted when we do. We always want to balance energy. It has to be for the greater good. We can't just do things and expect a positive result because it benefits us. That's a selfish kind of energy, and that's what I get here. A little bit. Okay, coming to talk to you, you may not even want to talk to them. Maybe you don't want to talk about what they want to talk about, but it doesn't matter, you're going to talk about it anyway. Okay? Something along those lines. I'm just giving you examples. If it fits, fine, but it'll fit in some way. You know, you can sort of extrapolate on it. What's on top? Ace of Wands. Because of the self-sabotaging energy here, the short-sightedness, that selfishness I just talked about a little bit, doing it for one side, this benefits me, so I'm going to do it. Rather than considering where you might be and all of that, this is sort of my Ace of Wands match in the wind. It could flare out. You've got a new beginning coming with this person, but it could blow out very quickly. All right, any ex-smokers out there ever try to light a cigarette in the middle of a hurricane? It's kind of what this energy is. You know, fucking lighter keeps going out. God damn, fuck, son of a, God, it's like that. Why is the Ace of Wands here? 10 of Cups. You might remember the 10 of Cups from such cards as this one. Again, in the 3D. Yep, it's very clear. Chasing rainbows here. Again, we have to consider the 5 of Swords energy around this. Whenever you do something, if you want a really good result, it's got to be for the greater good, right? It's like even if you want a job, right? It can't just be, oh, I want this job. I want to be the CEO of this company. You know, you're not all qualified. You've been working on the floor at Kmart for years, but all of a sudden you decide you want to be the CEO of a major corporation. It has to be for the greater good, or it's not going to happen. If you don't benefit, it might benefit you to make $400,000 a year, but if it doesn't benefit the company, they're not going to hire you. It's that kind of energy that's here. This person's coming in to benefit themselves. There's something they want to do it. They're doing it for them. I have to do this. Everything's changed around here. I want some stability. I can bring some stability to this. This was the soulmate connection. There's something here. I want to find out what it is. I. It's a whole bunch of I's. All right? And that can backfire. This card can be fantasy land or it can be real. You can't sit on a rainbow. It's not physical matter. You fall right through. That's that match blowing out in the wind. But you definitely have somebody coming at you to get their 10 cups. And you got a new beginning coming. That's crystal clear. From the pre-shuffle all the way through the cut cards. What we got here? Talk to me about this soul with the Page of Pentacles. What is this? What is this little fawn doing here? Alright. I'll shit if it gives me a Queen of Pentacles on top of it. The crossing energy feels like Queen of Pentacles to me, but I can't predict the cards like that. I'm not psychic, you know. But It feels like a Queen of Pentacles energy crossing this, like a soul nurturing energy. Also, well, I won't go on. I won't. If the Queen of Pentacles were to be crossing here, which I don't think it will be, it feels like an energy off of this of sort of because you're not chasing them, because they know you're not going to come to them, they're going to come to you, kind of an energy. It ties with that, with what we were talking about here, you know, with that Five of Swords crossing all of that, everything we said there. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? It's not the Queen of Pentacles. All that shuffling, all that talking, and it's the Five of Swords again. Again, it is. You're not coming. It's the same energy. It's short-sightedness. You're not coming to them, so they're going to come to you, without even considering the fact that maybe there's a reason you're not coming to them. Okay? Whether there is or isn't is irrelevant. Everything, the universe works off the principle of for the greater good, not for our greater good. You know, it's not. That's not the way it is. You don't get manifestations if they don't benefit both sides. You can't just see someone walking down the street with their wife or husband and go, I want that. And you could be an expert manifester. I'm going to manifest that. I'm going to manifest their divorce, and then that person's going to be with me. You can get it if that person in that relationship is unhappy and it's for their greater good to come to you, but not if they're a happy couple. You're not going to get it. Your manifestation won't come true. It won't happen. That's why you always want to ask for that person or someone better. But this person here is kind of doing that a little bit. It's very short-sighted on their part. There is a conversation coming. Somebody chasing rainbows. There's the rainbow. There's the rainbow. We got Ten of Cups rainbow crossing here. Rainbows as far as the eye can see. All right, what's on top? King of Swords. Yeah, it's single-minded action. Well, that's it. It's in the soul. It's coming. Swords don't belong in the soul. Neither do pentacles, to be honest with you. But it's just, I'm just giving you the energy straight up. It's single-minded action. And you might be surprised if this person shows up. It wouldn't surprise me. But the energy of October is all about change. And the universe is forcing somebody to do something. They can't sit where they are, and they want some stability, and you represent something to this person. You're the light at the end of the tunnel. All right? Why is the King of Swords here? Temperance. It's communication. In that position, it's communication here, and it's communication if it falls here somewhere. It's again single-minded action. It's out of balance in a sense. Why is the King of Swords here? Because temperance is here because the King of Swords is here. So it's telling me that the King of Swords, it's balanced within a person. You are getting an emperor who's come to their senses. But again, they're doing it, whether that matters to you or not. You might be like, I don't care, Steve, I want them to come in. Fine. But their motive for coming in is purely self-motivated. Okay? It's like self-interest. All right? Here we go. The Death card. It's fine if you're waiting to hear from them. They're definitely coming toward their 9 cups. There's technically a rainbow here on this card, too. It's on the other side of the mountain. Let's pull the Death card. Let's talk about it. What's the universe want to tell us? What's the universe want to tell us here with this Death card? Why is the Death card here? Now, this is red with all of this, and it's the Emperor again. It's also red with this. Same thing. Something's changed here for this person, okay? And this is that energy. Look, he's sitting there on the Papasan chair waiting for you. Come kneel before Zod energy attached to this. Somebody here is coming under a new energy where they realize you're not coming to them, so they're going to need to come to you, and they have to do it for themselves. It's just a repeating message, round and round. What's on top? 10 swords. Yeah. They want to do it quickly before this thing ends. So this tells me that because it's red with the Knight of Pentacles, that they're going slow is what's causing the problem here. Okay, so there is, I said there wasn't around here, but there is a sense of urgency somewhere before this is over. Also, this Ten of Swords tells me, again, I said their energy, the environmental energy around them has changed. October is all about change. Something's come to an end, and they see you as the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, it's one of those things where somebody lost something, and you were sort of off in the distance, and they don't want to lose everything, so they're going to go for you. It's almost a second best type energy, but that's not really what it is. It is someone acting in self-interest, though. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Knight of Cups, yeah. And this segues over here. Totally. They're coming in with some roses from the grocery store to bring some stability here. October's a big month for these soulmate connections coming together. All right, it's a huge, huge energy this month. This is crystal clear. The repeating message proves it. Round and round and round we go. So final outcome is 8 cups. Now, there's 2 energies attached to this. You might decide to walk away. You might decide that this person is not your 9 of cups. You might. And they know that. That's probably why they're nervous. But that's probably why they're also puffing themselves up a little bit as the King of Swords and just doing it, because it's something they have to do for them. But also this energy is them. Something's 8 broken cups on their side, which we learned over here with the 10 swords on top of death. Something's 8 broken cups on their side, and you're the light at the end of the tunnel. I keep pointing to it. There it is. There's the little light on the Hermit. Tell me about the 8 of Cups. What's the final on this? Eight Swords. Just someone's distraught. They have to come toward you. Maybe they think you can help them. I don't know. Maybe they think you can help them. There's something you can say that can help them. You're the light at the end of the tunnel. It's a repeating message. Same kind of thing. Yeah, they're up in their head about it a lot. But I think they're pushing past that. This is really just an energy of somebody's distraught about these 8 broken cups. And you might get in this when they show up. Don't. You're getting the information in advance. What's on top? Don't be surprised. Don't be whatever. Yeah, they're coming. 8 Wands. 8 Wands, red with the Ace of Wands. Same color match on the cards and everything. But it's a match that could blow out in the wind. I'm telling you that. It could. If this person's very short-sighted in their approach. It's all about them. Where are you in there? You know? So you might find that. You might find that, no, this has been dead. I appreciate you showing up, but... And that came up a little bit in the extended for the overview. That type of energy. You're of a much higher vibration than this person. You wouldn't act so selfishly. But again, if you want to hear from them, this is your best shot at it. So take what you can get. Let them speak their piece. Let them say what they have to say for them. Right? It's that John Mayer song, Say What You Need to Say, where he couldn't come up with any lyrics, so he just wrote the same thing over and over again and sings it to us for 4.5 fucking minutes. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Okay. 8 of Wands, why is it here? 3 of Cups. Bigger card of communication for me than the 8 of Wands. The 3 of Cups is my biggest card of communication in the Minor Arcana. Right here, somebody's coming to get their rainbow. Repeating message. However, the energy is split here. There's a third energy that was involved that is somebody's very unhappy with. This could play out as a scenario where they actually break up with somebody or leave something in their life or lost a job or somebody died. Or it could play out where they had a fight with somebody and they come crying to you. Okay? It can be like that. However you want to slice it for your situation, you're all dealing with different people. Somebody is coming in for self-interest reasons. They're coming towards you because they feel like it's something they have to do for them. However it plays out, I've given you 50 different scenarios here, especially here in the final outcome. Something along those lines. So put yourself in that scenario and see how you'll behave. See how you feel about it. Okay? And that way you'll know how to work it. Work it to your advantage as it plays out. But yeah, we end with some big communication cards here. The Knight of Cups from the overview reading, which was our final outcome, is the message from the universe. Again, something's ended. There's 8 broken cups of something on their side. They feel like they need to talk to you. They feel like it's something they have to do for themselves, something they want to straighten out with you. You're the light at the end of their tunnel. Something's changed on their side. The energy of change is all around this person. They feel uncomfortable. I get that with the Page of Pentacles. And I think they just want to smooth things out here because they want something. You know, but whatever it is, it's a strong connection. All right, so it's a nice reading. It's solid. It's straight up. It's a repeating message. It is what it is. Give me 3 cards. What else you want to tell Aries before we go? What else you want to tell Aries? Keep in mind what I said about that match blowing out in the wind, though. Somebody here is short-sighted. It has to be for the greater good of both. If they just coming to get something off their chest, maybe, which could be the case for some of you, that's, it's like my response when people do that with me is like, well, thanks for telling me, right? It wasn't that important to me, but all right, whatever. It's like that. So let's see. Give me 3 cards. What else you want to tell Aries? Huh? Well, always pull from the bottom. Ace of Swords. You're about to find out something. Judgment. Somebody's about to return. And the Chariot. There's a determination here. Again, here it is. The self-interest. It's the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody who's been holding back out of fear is rising like a phoenix from the ashes. There's something you're going to find out. There's something they have to say. There's a truth they need to speak. One of the energies of the Chariot card is determination. And that's what I get here. It's your whole reading backed up with the final message from the universe. This could have been the whole reading. These 4 cards right here. That's your reading. Pay attention when someone shows up. If they're right for you, if that's what you're waiting for, and you can work it out with them, you got the potential to bring some real stability to a connection here. But if it's just something that they're determined to tell you, because now they have somehow, some way they grew a pair, well, you decide what you want to do with it. The option is yours with the 8 cups here. If they're 8 broken cups, you keep walking towards your 9 cups. I don't know how it's going to play out for you. But they have 8 broken cups on their side, and they see you as the 9 cups. Whatever it is they need to get off their chest, it looks like they're coming to do it. All right? And again, I can't predict free will, but these are some pretty strong cards. All right? With the Chariot fueling that Ace of Swords, it's one thing to carry a sword, right? Walk down the street with a sword. It's another thing to carry a sword on charging down the street on a fucking horse. You can really hurt somebody even more. You get the momentum of the horse, right? Like those jousting people and all that kind of stuff. Knights and all of that. Yeah. It is what it is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right.